Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Back at it again in terms of just showing through weekly analysis. Um, we are going to start as usual through mapping out our zones. So fundamentally, just want to actually highlight on a few key points that have been happening last week. So Donald Trump has been in operation with increasing tariff rates between Canada, Mexico, and China. So it's been causing a lot of bearish movement within the markets moving forward. We also did get NFP news release um, through through on Friday. So data came out very weak. I won't say very weak, but it came out weak. So we could be expecting a lot of bearish momentum pushing down, also accompanied with um, Trump's changes in terms of the tariff rates. So we could see very volatile movements within this week moving forward. But yeah, it's Friday to actually more. So yeah, we could be possibly seeing um, heavy movements, bearish um, on NASDAQ, US30, and also on any cryptocurrencies that you could possibly be trading. So uh, to daily. So yeah, last week was a little choppy for me. I'm not going to lie. These trade wars have been very much so volatile in the sense of um, catching really like accurate news as well. To some brokers have been increasing the spreads, but that's not any excuse for for not catching any entries. I think my entries are very kind of like sloppy, um, to say in terms of um approaching the markets uh last week, but I managed to kind of like stick to um my money management plan and risk management as well too. So it hasn't really affected me much in the sense of worrying about my losses. I think it's just how I lost, not how much I've actually kind of just lost moving forward. So I think just documenting and just trying to actually build up to working through this challenge of taking 300 Rand or 350 to 10K has really kind of just like tested my patience in a way, because I am very much so of an aggressive trader. But I think as time progresses, like you kind of just really have to like become more realistic in terms of trading, and also making sure that you stick to risk management, and also um, not over leveraging your account, which I've pretty much worked on. I think it's just the over trading just gets a little tricky. But I think once you surpass that, that stage, things get really easy for you to actually maneuver and work around within the markets. And yeah, things just really get just a lot much more easier. But let me just see, let me see if all these zones are within. Okay. Okay. Um, all right. So now we're going to be moving into our. I know there's quite a lot of lines, but I'll be able to kind of just like show you just like a brief indication of what I'm actually kind of just looking at moving forward. So, NASDAQ, if we just zoom in on the 1 4 hour, NASDAQ has kind of been on like a bearish trend. If we do actually see from this highest point of here, which is the highest area that NASDAQ reached through this year currently. So if we're just going to actually take out our pathway and map and see, so yeah, price came down, broke this weekly, retested, came through there, came to test this weekly area as well to retested around there, came to retested, broke through this weekly line as well too, retested and came retest here, and now we are currently at this area. We're currently sitting at this area right now. So now when we just actually just zoom in a bit, we're seeing some kind of movement, downtrend movement actually formulating here. Where you see 1, 2, 3 point touch, and then duplicate this line as well to just saying a bit of movement in this downtrend channel. So what we could possibly be expecting now that prices hit this area, it's come through there, and price will probably come through and retest this weekly trend line that's here. And then I am thinking that we could actually break through this trend line, this weekly trend line, and continue pushing down actually in reaching this weekly zone, which is 18,341. I think also based on the reasoning, if I were just actually remove these this pathway here and this right here, if we zoom in onto the daily, we can be able to see just like a little, well, I wouldn't say little, but it's a candlestick pattern is formed just so we see a really strong bearish candlestick actually formulated with a neutral bearish candlestick as well too. And then now we see a continuation of another bearish candlestick. So this doji accompanied with this bearish. So if this candlestick closes bearish today, we could be seeing possible downsides in this trend line breaking in the weekly, this weekly trend line breaking. So yeah, I think overall NASDAQ bearish. If we do see zoom in, it's really going bearish. Maybe we could possibly see maybe a retest coming through and touching here, then pushing straight down. But we'll see how NASDAQ goes. And then US30, US30, US30. So US30. Wait. All right, so US30, zoom in. Just want to see something. Okay. Mm, mm, delete this. So let's map out our zones as usual. That's a weekly. Yes. Check it. So I've been mainly trading crypto. Did stay a little bit away from the stocks. Just reason being for the spread, the increase in terms of spread. I wasn't getting. I had to really like kind of just get sniper entries in terms of trading with US30 and US100 because my stop loss was also like very tight. Take profit was fairly short as well too, but I like having a really decent size in terms of my stop loss being extended. But obviously reason because of the spread, it can vary uh based on price reduction in terms of share price. So yeah, let us place in our respective daily zones. Okay, so um, right now, I think with this one we need to extend our trend line too far out, because we can now yeah, I don't think we need to extend our trend line too far out at this one. Let's see quickly. Should, should get. Okay, so now that we're seeing some bearish momentum kick in, the Dow Jones is literally kind of just indicated that we are approaching bearish momentum. Well, we're currently within bearish momentum. So if we just zoom in on the 4 hour, you can be able to see, as previously shown, there was a pattern that I had mapped out. Yeah. Yeah. There's a breakthrough retest. So another pattern is all too there. So this is another pattern that goes through. Yeah. Mhm. All right, yeah. So seeing a lot of like bearish momentum kick in. Starting from here, price came here, retest down there, broke through this weekly line right here, broke through the second one, and now we're below to reaching this level here as is. Now, if you do zoom in on possibly on the 1 hour, so zoom in on the 1 hour, we can possibly see some momentum with a triangle actually being formed, as is around this angle here. So what we will be waiting for is possibly price could come retest this line as is, or now that we're lingering around the support area, we could break through and push straight down to this weekly area right here. When you do zoom out as well too, in the bigger scale, we are seeing some kind of like M formation as well too form as is through here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we'll have to wait for at least this neck to break as is, so we can maybe reach this next level weekly area. So this strong area right here needs to have a breakthrough. So we could possibly see price actually pushing more to the downside this week as well too. Serious heavy bearish momentum actually on the charts. And then XRP XRP as well. That head and shoulders formation is really coming a lot into play. Um, not so not so accurate enough, but I am kind of seeing that the whole formation actually played its part. So we'll just have to see this neck being broken here for us to really get a really good push to the downside as is. But yeah, XRP has been also quite choppy as well too. Um, it's been one hell of a roller coaster, but I think overall, um, direction of analysis based on also correlation in terms of fundamentals are actually showing me that we could possibly see some downside movement pushing straight down to lower prices. So do buckle up. We could be seeing quite the roller coaster moving ahead. But yeah, I hope this video was insightful and very helpful to anybody that needs kind of a sense of direction. Please do go through my YouTube videos and do subscribe, like, and comment for any other um, you know information as is. We do have an Instagram page as well too and WhatsApp group. Just check in the link in the bio and see you on the next video. Thanks.